Philly, Boston, San Antonio, or New York? If you guess San Antonio, then you are correct.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. So here's Miami's starting group. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. And for Golden State, Dixon is out there with Curry. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Butler. And it's Post in at the center position. NBA basketball in the spotlight, and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. also celebrated in our games today and tonight, Greg.
It's great to honor a man who spoke for equality and justice, and in a league that's given voice to many communities working towards that equality.
The shot's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Shoots from 12. Larson, no good. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with the win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They had relentless pressure on the ball handlers. It made them feel uncomfortable, and I'm sure they're going to try to replicate that in this one.
Here's Powell after the made shot from Dixon. Powell dishes to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Kuminga. And it's Mitchell missing. Here's Dixon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dixon's got his second basket.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Well, those types of moves show creativity and determination.
Here's Jaquez. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Powell. It's blocked. Jaquez against Butler. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. The guy is all about winning.
Just beautiful teamwork right there. Adebayo with perfect timing on that jump.
That's a 2 from Powell. And it's Curry with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Guys, back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered by Dixon. It's stolen. To the paint. Here's Butler. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Mitchell passes to Adebayo, and it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, powering through the contact, something that Adebayo does so well.
Here's Dixon. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Kuminga against Powell. Butler deciding where to go with it. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. To the inside. Jaquez. Some solid defense from Butler.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
A nice shot by Dixon.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, who off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Dixon. Larson, no good. Inside. A nice shot by Dixon. Dixon's got 10.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Heat trail by 9. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night. The Warriors have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Dixon passes to Butler. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
So it's Miami now. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
Well, that gave them a huge edge in the game because free throw shooting often determines the outcome.
Just 4 to shoot. From downtown, Larson, no good.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Now Mitchell. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Here's Dixon following the basket by Bam Adebayo. To the middle. A nice shot by Dixon. 12 points for him.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Powell against Kuminga. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Green is checked in for the Warriors. The Heat making a switch here. It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Kerr. The shot by Powell, no good.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And the shot goes down. 14 points for Smooth.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Heat trail by 12. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Miami shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all
Shooting
season
from
the free throw line.
Going into a promising draft like this past summer,
line for 2.
Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Now here's Wiggins after the miss from Dixon. On the wing, Wiggins, defended by Butler. Pass to Jovic. 6 to shoot. Here he goes. Now where? And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Warriors?
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Here's Wiggins after the made shot from Dixon. From 11 feet away, some solid defense from Butler.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
And that one drops for him. Dixon's got 18 points in the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have the lead right now. They have just been flat out the more physical team.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Jovic. Second chance shot. Green with the block.
You see the defensive instincts there. That's what makes Green one of the best.
Pass to Dixon. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now a timeout called by Miami. One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
And the Warriors making a change here. Richards is checked in, and he comes up with the deuce.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Here's Richard. Miami grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left here in the opening.
Golden State foul.
The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Team foul.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the knee.
Second
Tim,
team
some
foul.
forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier
Taking
franchise.
2 shots.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
And it's off from three-point range.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Pass to Ware. Mitchell outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Dixon. He's got 25. Here's Richards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second
And you
personal
look at
foul.
the addition of Jimmy
Third
Butler.
team
G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish,
Taking
high
2
IQ
shots.
superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
And the Heat making a change here. Montecchio's checked in. Where? Good.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Dixon, guarded by Powell. A nice shot by Dixon. Dixon's got 27 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Ware with it, working on Horford. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. That one on Horford. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down.
Substitution on the court.
Completely new 5 on the floor. And a new group in for the Heat. And here is Mitchell. He's got 9. Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, that's nice work right there. He sets the screen, and then Adebayo just finds that open space to be effective with the ball.
For Miami, look at who they've got out there. Fontecchio is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Larson in at the 2 guard. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He picked up 66 points, and he did his work from both the floor and the free throw line. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Great, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. Warriors leading by 13. Dixon passes to Curry. Trains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 7 points.
Well, if there's one guy in this league, you better run off the three-point line. It's Curry.
Right side, Adebayo. The shot, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Here's Larson. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Mitchell. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one. A nice shot by Dixon. Dixon's got 4 this quarter.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Timeout called the Heat.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 12. Pass to Adebayo. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Butler passes to Dixon. Back to Butler. Floats it up for Kuminga. Can't finish off the lob.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Adebayo drives in. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Yeah, that's the kind of performance you're going to try to build on. Now they have to find a way to replicate that success.
I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. And so it's Golden State with it after the Heat pick up 2. 5 on the clock. Baseline try, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Hield checked in for Curry.
Substitution for your
Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Mitchell. And no good, trying to use the glass.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Here's Dixon, and he drives in, lays it up and banks it in. Dixon's got 33.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Dixon. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Miami's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Pass to Adebayo. Butler with the steal. And he gets it again. Shot good from Dixon. Dixon's got 37.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Adebayo drives in. Fontecchio. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Fontecchio's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Driving the lane. Here's Butler. Banked in off the glass.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Now, here's Adebayo. A 20-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Horford comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Moses Moody in for Kuminga. Hield against Powell. Pass to Jovic. And the layup's good off the glass.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Butler. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, that's why his teammates look to get him down on the block. It is clear how confident he is down there.
1:58 left to play in the first half. Powell against Hield. Here's Larson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
They get it back. And finally, that one's good. Ware's got 8 points.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
Here's Dixon. Larson with the rebound.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Stripped it away. Here's Dixon. He has 40. Drives to the hoop. Takes it off the glass. Dixon's got 42 in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Miami's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Pass to Powell. Wiggins surveying the floor. From down in the low post, it goes.
Assist goes to
Wiggins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Here's Dixon, and it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Going inside. Larson, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So So it's the Golden State Warriors with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.